Well, the fourth quarter naturally was very much dominated by the acquisition of Alterna. So a large part of our attention, and I think also from our investors, was put on the acquisition. So we acquired a growing, very successful company that has its core skills in marketing and developing healthcare brands in the US. And also we got an excellent platform for putting additional products on the US market. So that was the most important factor in the fourth quarter. We also had a healthy growth in the fourth quarters. We got all the remaining milestones from the MED agreement. And I think we're in good shape for the next year. Looking at the full year of 2012, we doubled our revenues compared to 2011, and we showed our first full year of profitability, which was 1 year ahead of the plan that we communicated at the time of the IPO in May 2011, and we're very proud of that achievement. Well, the integration with Alterna is proceeding according to plan. I think many of the things were set up already at the closing of the transaction. We had been working together in 18 months before the transaction, so it wasn't really rocket science. We had a new organization set out from the first day, and we have been working with integrating systems. We're getting the new working procedures in place. So I think we can put a lot of our attention to finding new business opportunities and also developing the core business in the US. I think one additional element that turned out very favorable was also that we concluded now the tax analysis of the transaction, and the conclusion there is that we will have tax write-offs of in total $17 million that we can utilize over the next 15 years, and that's obviously very positive for the company. Well, it's a good question. I think we had a tremendous success with the Carousel Nail. We launched the product a year and a half ago. Walmart took on the product as the first retailer, which is quite unusual. We got great distribution. The product is available in 25,000 retail outlets, all the major retailers. And we managed within basically the first 8 months of this year to solidify a position as number 2 in US drugstores. And that obviously created some interest. I think also the level of the marketing that we used in the US, we built very much on the marketing that was so successful in the Scandinavian countries. And we managed to add, a different level or another touch of that marketing, so it's not just standard commodity marketing. And people appreciated that, and that may have been, in combination with the sales results, maybe the reason why it was voted as one of the most innovative products at US drugstores in 2012. Well, Limptop is based on an exciting technology which really provides a huge step and possibility for the treatment of, among others, actinic keratosis patients. So with the technology, we can transport those 50 times more basically than the current products that are using imiquimod as the active substance. So obviously our ambition level for this trial is to reach very successful results showing good efficacy and a very much improved safety profile and easeability of using the product. So once we have that concluded, the next step is really to prepare for phase 3 and also to select a licensing partner for the continued clinical development, registration and marketing of the product. And there is quite a lot of interest for the product. I think everyone knows imiquimod, everyone sees the potential of this technology. So successful results will give us a great basis for striking a good licensing deal. Nailux has been quite a success already. After a few months after launch, we became the market leader in the Nordics. We expanded the market in the Nordic countries with 400%. And then during 2012, we now expanded into many international markets. So the product is now available in some 20 markets. And we're continuously adding markets. We have a couple of markets that are coming up now. We're supporting MEDA for the launch in Turkey. We are working with Paladin in Canada. We recently concluded an agreement with Paladin, and they're now preparing a launch. The product is already approved there. So we see a number of markets that are coming this year. And then we also have a couple of markets that will take until 2014 for registration reasons. It will take some extra time in some markets to launch the product. Well, I think we have many opportunities and we have many challenges. And I think one of the largest both opportunity and challenge that we'll focus on is really to benefit and capitalize on the US acquisition and the platform that we now have in the US. And there are several elements of that. One is obviously driving the success and the growth of Kersol Nail. We already reached the number 2 position in US drugstores, but we see a great potential for further growth. So that's one priority for 2013. A second one is really to identify additional product opportunities that can be launched through our own organization in the US.